That's awesome. Like, that's so cool that, you know, she just is like, you know what, screw you guys, it's none of your business. That's all there is to it. I love who I love, it doesn't matter, you know, why do we gotta put a label on ourselves? And then I saw the video of her and her boyfriend, and that reminded me so much of me and my girl. Like, we laughed our fucking asses off, because that's us to a T, man. Just like the stupid shit that we do, and then like, not even gonna get into the situation. She got her fucking tongue ring snagged like inside my nose. Like, she like put ice cream or something, got it on my nose, and I was like, well, get it off. And she went to do it, and like, I don't know what I did, if I pulled away or something, and if I got snagged, that shit hurts like a bitch. But yeah, and then all of a sudden just, you know, attacking each other at random and just, you know, fighting all the time, and I don't know. It was good to see that, you know. I think it was, you know, brought some memories back with me and Frosty, and, you know, just, I did relieve, you know, a little bit of stress and tension between us and everything else, and we just need to be together, is all that it is. We've been apart for too long. As I said in one of my videos earlier, my anniversary video, but, yeah. I don't know. It's all cool, though. And that's what kind of makes me wonder, though, like, the whole labels thing, you know, and it's just like, I do think about that, and it's like, you know, technically, I know, once I transition, or, you know, even before that, if I, you know, look at myself in male pronouns, and I refer to as that, you know, I'm straight, you know, and that would technically make her straight. I just don't want her to go through any of the bullshit or harassment or anything like that, because I told her, I was like, you know, there's going to be discrimination, and as sad as it is, and I don't know why, because, you know, we're all in the same family. We get discrimination from the breeders all the damn time, you know, and how far we have to work, you know, to be, you know, get where we're at as, you know, especially where we're at as, you know, coming out and, you know, as gay and everything else, and all the bullshit you deal with there, you know, that doesn't change that we went through that. I don't know, not at all. You know, it just doesn't disappear, like we don't know what the hell it is or where you're coming from or anything like that. We're in the same fucking family. But then it's like you go into the gay community, and then once you're trans, it's like you're kind of outcasted there, too, by your own fucking community. It's like, you know, there's discrimination from one side. Why is there got to be discrimination from the people that are supposed to be, you know, our family, the people that we are supposed to have for support and that can understand us and, you know what we've been through and what we're going through or what we're gonna go through. Annoys me, and like sometimes it does suck thinking about that. It's like, because technically I'm not really gonna be part of that community in a way, you know, the lesbian community, and you know, there's so much there, and you know, there's just so many good times and everything else. It's like, you know, if I'm not gonna be accepted in that, you know, it's in a way it's gonna suck, because I mean everybody knows. I mean every trans man knows, like at that one point in time where they were part of that lesbian group, that family, that sense of belonging, you know, and just all the fun times I'm sure everybody has during that. And then it's like, you know, it's different, you know, if you're out with your gay friends versus when you're out with your straight friends, you know, it's, I mean, you have all the same qualities and you have the kind of the same friends, but there's just something different about it. But I know, I just don't want her to be hurt, you know, and I told her, I was like, you know, be prepared for any of that backlash. And, you know, she just said, yeah, she's like, you know, I don't care. She's with me, and she loves me, and, you know, oh well. You know, I just, the shit that she's went through as far as when she came out when she was younger and everything, it's just like, you know, I just don't want her to feel like she went through all of that for nothing, you know. And I don't know, it's just it's a really complicated situation. Is everybody out there who is either dating a trans man, you know, or is a trans man, you know, pre-op, post-op, pre-T, post-T, doesn't matter, you know, if you're trans, you know where I'm coming from on it. And I think that's what's so great about, you know, being able to find people and kind of reach out, you know, through fucking YouTube of all places and shit. A way to find that fucking community of your own again. Because it's like, even as, you know, those who are gay, you know, it's just like, if you're gay, you know, you understand who else is gay, you understand what they're going through, and, you know, but they don't understand what a trans person's going through all the time, you know, not to a full extent, you know, you'll never know what, you know, that person's deal with until you walk a mile in their shoes, as they say. I think my smoke went up again. They fucking change the papers on these so they fucking stop. I mean, there's so much to cover, you know, and what I hate are those people that are out there and they're like, oh, you know, you're never going to be a guy, no matter how many surgeries, you're never going to be a man, you know? And it's like, you know what? I don't remember who it was the one time that said something, oh, and, you know, before I even came out as trans, they're like, oh, you know, you're such a dyke, da-da-da-da, and, you know, you just wish you had one of these, you know, fucking, you had one of those, you know, just that whole little fucking motion and everything, and it's like, you know what? Sorry to burst your fucking ego. That does not make you a man. It does make you male. Absolutely, it makes you a male. But I don't feel that it makes you a man, because, you know, I feel that someone who's a man is, you know, they take responsibility for their actions. They're supportive, and they, you know, they take care of the people that they love, and, you know, they put them first before themselves. You know, they don't just go out and fucking, you know, make a kid and run off or anything like that, you know. You know, they don't just give up and fucking walk away. I mean, in a way, like, in some situations, it's a good thing, you know, like a fight, you know, it takes a bigger man to fucking walk away than to swing. I know, there's just so many things, and I get that from my dad, you know, and I do, I admire him and the shit that he has been through, and, you know, that's why I said I hope that he takes it good, and, you know, and we can have that relationship, because I think it'll deepen that much more, because we've had so many conversations that are just, like, mind-blowing, and we just have that connection again that, you know, we haven't had for so long. And it's like, if he accepts it, you know, and I'll be able to talk to him more, I think it's going to deepen that connection by so much, because, you know, it's like, I think it's made it easier for him to talk to me, you know, when I came out as gay, because, you know, hey, I like girls too, you know, there's things, you know, he's able to, he never used to say certain things in front of me, and now he does it, you know, kind of like when I'm one of the guys, because he knows, like, hey, you know, you understand what I'm talking about, I know, but if I lost my dad in any sort of way, you know, and he's got health problems going on right now, it's just, I think that would do a lot. That would absolutely crush me. I don't know. But I guess it'd be kind of a good thing, you know, if he does take it good and we can have that father-son relationship, and, you know, I think that'd just be awesome. I mean, he always did that with me as a kid and everything, too, you know, he'd be out playing catch with me and everything else, you know, he'd be like a father-son thing. And that's why, like, some of my family blame him, you know, saying, oh, you know, well, I think you're gay, though, too. You know, a lot of it's, you know, genetics and everything else, but I think a lot of it is how, you know, he lets you kind of run around and play with the boys and do this and that. And I was like, no, I was like, I'm unbelievably happy that he did that. I'm so glad he, you know, he never forced me to be someone or do something that I didn't want to do. Like, you know, sometimes my grandparents would do that. You know, when I go out clothes shopping, it's like I'd always be over in the boys section, the sports section, looking for jerseys and hoodies and, you know, cargo shorts and, you know, fucking Jinko jeans back when they were big. I don't know, way back in the day. And they'd be like, oh no, let's take you over here into the little petite section and everything. I'm like, I don't want to wear that shit, you know? But I know my dad was so cool about that, you know, he always did. He supported me 100%, like everything that I've done so far in my life. I mean, like, as far as the gay thing, I think it's just hard for him, because, you know, no parent, I mean, anybody that's gay, you know, especially, you know, it takes some time to, you know, come to terms with it, and denial can run deep. But,